Hey everybody, I'm Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constrictor Designs. This is my first video from 2019. I've got a couple really cool snakes here to show you, actually a few really cool snakes here to show you. I'm not hatching out a ton of stuff right now, so I don't have a lot to choose from, but I think you'll like what you'll see here. This first clutch is from a Pastel Coral Glow Pied bred to a Pied. There's a nice Coral Glow Pied. That one might have pastel in it, I'm not sure, but this one definitely has pastel. I really like adding pastel into the Coral Glow Pieds. It changes the colors quite a bit, makes them, I don't know, just really cool looking. My adult breeder is really nice looking, more of a yellow and white snake than like the oranges and white. And there's another one. So this is a pied to pied breeding, so of course everything came out pied. And then this one is a regular pied with some little bit of paradoxing in there, which is funny because I actually never even noticed that until just now. No, might not actually be yeah, kind of. Look at that color on the sides there, that bright orange. It's a paradoxing anyway. I can't tell if that's coral glow trying to come out of there or not, but anyway, this one right here is a pastel pied. Pastel didn't do, I mean, pastel pieds have been around for a long time, but the pastel gene on its own doesn't really do a whole lot to pied. You can see these have different colors, but not as much as what you'd think. Like in my mind's eye, before pastel pieds were ever produced, I expected a lot more of a yellow snake than this, especially how nice the colors on a regular pied looks. But if you mix other genes in there with the pastel and pied, you can get some outstanding looks. I mean, look at how much different these guys are than a regular coral glow pied. And you can add other genes like yellow belly, fire, you know, probably orange dream, all kinds of different things into pastel pieds and really enhance the colors a lot. I love breeding a visual recessive to a visual recessive because then you're guaranteed all visual recessives. You know, the worst thing that I produced, this is basically the worst snake in this clutch genetically, not physically. It's an awesome snake and I love it, but you know, genetically it's the lowest snake that I could produce, but it's still awesome. I mean, it's a pied. You know, who gets tired of pieds? They're great. So I'm trying to do as many visual recessive breedings, visual to visual, as I can, just to increase the odds and make every baby more of what I'm working on producing. Okay, so that's it for that clutch. And then I'm going to show you something that isn't a pied or a clown. I'm sure you guys notice I produce a lot of pieds and clowns, and hopefully you're not getting sick of seeing those, but I want to show you some other things too. Okay, this next clutch is from a Ghi Pastel Banana. So a Ghi Pastel Mojave banana bred to a GHI. This first one here is a nice little banana Mojave, and he'll be 100% het hypo. Sometimes they curl up in the most awkward looking positions. See if we can get him to stretch out a little bit. There he goes. Okay, the next one, this is a GHI Pastavi, or GHI Pastel Mojave, 100% het hypo. And then this one is the banana version of that. I'm pretty sure there's pastel in this one, actually. I guess now that I'm looking at them, I'm not 100% sure the pastel is in this one, but pretty sure. So yeah, that was a smaller clutch. There was a pastel het hypo in that clutch too. But that's okay, small clutches are great as long as they get cool stuff hatching in them. I'm pretty happy with them. My average clutch size overall is probably about 6 eggs per clutch. Larger, older females typically lay more eggs in a clutch. Smaller, younger females usually lay less. My smallest clutch that I think I've ever had, I think, was three eggs in the clutch. My largest was 16. So, and that was a big older female. But I probably average like 4 to 5 on the younger females, like their first breedings or second breedings. And once they're like 7 or 8 years old, then they usually do like 6 to 8 eggs, and sometimes it's up to 10. Okay, this clutch here is from a GHI Pastel Banana bred to a GHI Mojave. This first one right here hasn't shed yet. I don't know why it hasn't shed yet. All of its clutch baits hatched or shed a few days ago already, but sometimes you get that where the snake just misses that first shed, and sometimes they can go the first month or two before they shed. I don't know why it seems to be happening more this year than usual. I usually have a couple babies every year that do that, but happening a little bit more this year than it had been. Okay, this is a GHI Banana. So these two I don't think are the same. I think that this one may be a super GHI Banana. I'm not 100% sure. This one's definitely darker than most GHI Bananas that I've produced. Okay, then we've got the super GHI Mojave. And this one hasn't shed yet either. So maybe I'm just getting these a little bit early, or maybe in 2 days from now these will all be shed. Okay, then this is a GHI Pastel Banana. So just like in the first clutch that I had, GHI, Pastel, Mojave, and Banana. Hoping to see a banana version of that. I think that would be cool. This is one of the coolest snakes I think I've ever produced. Just in my opinion. I really like really dark snakes, and I like high contrast as well. And this compared to a regular GHI Mojave is very different. The color on the back striping is different. On the regular GHI Mojave, it tends to be a little bit more brownish, and this is a little bit kind of like gray. And then the regular GHI Mojave has some of the side pattern on it, and this one has nothing, just completely patternless along the side. Once this one, I think I've already shown this one on Facebook, but once he or she, probably she, sheds, I'll post some more pictures. I just think that just that patternless look, other than the back striping, is just awesome. And this one I really like a lot too. So many different ball python combinations to make. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to do them all, but I keep putting in as many hours as I can trying to make all these different combos to show. And so I will have a lot more coming in 2019. I'm gonna hopefully keep up this my routine of doing approximately 1 video a week. I'm gonna keep that going as long as I have time to do it. And hopefully I'll have a lot of really cool things to show you. I've got some really good pairings going on right now. I'll be sharing a lot of those with you over the season. I'm hoping to do at least a couple videos showing some adult ball pythons, just so you can see what some of this stuff looks like as an adult. I'm still planning on doing that. I know I've mentioned that in a few videos over the past couple of months. I am planning on doing that yet. It's just that I've had enough nice unique babies to show lately that I haven't gotten around to doing the videos on the adults. But hopefully over the first quarter of 2019, I shouldn't have many babies hatching at that time. So if I'm going to be looking for content for videos, I'll show you some adults. And if you want to see what I have available, make sure to visit my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com, and I will be back very shortly to show you some more snakes.